something powerful is coming. On August 25, 2024, the biggest solar flare ever recorded will hit Earth. This rare event isn't just a scientific phenomenon. It carries deep spiritual meaning. Solar flares can affect our energy, our emotions, and even our consciousness. They bring with them waves of intense energy that have the power to influence how we feel and how we connect with the world around us. For many, this upcoming solar flare is seen as a moment of awakening, an opportunity for transformation and growth. But what does this really mean for us? How can we prepare for such a unique and intense event? As we move closer to this date, many are asking questions about its spiritual impact and what it could bring. The energy is already building, and soon it will be impossible to ignore. What is solar flare? Solar flares are powerful bursts of energy that come from the surface of the sun. They happen when the sun's magnetic energy builds up and is suddenly released. These flares are intense and can affect the Earth in various ways. On a scientific level, solar flares can cause disruptions to communication systems, satellites, and even power grids. The charged particles they release can interfere with radio signals and GPS systems, causing interruptions in technology that we rely on every day. But beyond the physical effects, solar flares also send waves of cosmic energy that can impact us on a personal and spiritual level. Solar flares release radiation across the electromagnetic spectrum, from radio waves to X-rays. When this energy reaches Earth, it interacts with the planet's magnetic field, sometimes creating stunning auroras in the sky. But the energy doesn't just affect the planet. Many people believe it affects us as individuals too. This energy can cause shifts in our emotional, mental, and physical states. People often report feeling more tired or irritable during periods of high solar activity, while others may feel a sense of heightened awareness or connection. For those who are sensitive to energy, solar flares can be a time of spiritual growth and awakening. The influx of cosmic energy is thought to help raise our consciousness, pushing us to release old patterns and embrace new ways of thinking. Some believe that solar flares help clear negative energy from our bodies and minds, making way for healing and transformation. This process can be uncomfortable, as it may bring up unresolved emotions or challenges that we need to address. However, it is also seen as an opportunity for personal and spiritual evolution. The upcoming solar flare on August 25, 2024, is expected to be the largest one ever recorded. This event has many people wondering about its potential effects on both a global and individual scale. While scientists are focused on the technological disruptions it might cause, others are looking at the spiritual implications. Could this powerful burst of energy bring about a significant shift in consciousness? Could it be a moment of collective awakening? Many believe that it could, and they are preparing themselves for what might come. How solar flares affect us. Solar flares are not just physical events. They also have energetic effects that can impact our minds, bodies, and spirits. When a solar flare occurs, it releases a large amount of energy into space. As this energy travels towards Earth, it interacts with our planet's magnetic field and atmosphere. This interaction can create disturbances in the Earth's magnetic field, which is also known as a geomagnetic storm. These geomagnetic storms can affect the human body in various ways. Some people report feeling tired, anxious, or even physically unwell during periods of high solar activity. This is because the human body is sensitive to changes in the Earth's electromagnetic field. The influx of energy from a solar flare can disrupt our own energy fields, leading to feelings of unease or discomfort. Headaches, dizziness, and trouble sleeping are common symptoms that people experience during these times. On an emotional level, solar flares can stir up old emotions or unresolved issues. The energy from the flare acts as a kind of catalyst, bringing these emotions to the surface so that they can be acknowledged and released. While this can be a challenging process, it is also an opportunity for healing. By facing these emotions head-on, we can let go of the past and make room for new, more positive experiences. Solar flares can also heighten our intuition and awareness. During these times, some people find that their psychic abilities or spiritual insights are stronger than usual. They may experience vivid dreams, sudden flashes of inspiration, or a deeper connection to their inner selves. This heightened awareness can help us gain clarity on issues that have been troubling us or open our minds to new possibilities. Spiritually, solar flares are often seen as moments of awakening. The energy they bring can help us raise our vibration and align with higher levels of consciousness. This can lead to a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Many people see solar flares as a way to connect with the divine or access higher levels of spiritual awareness. They believe that these bursts of energy help to clear away negative energy and make room for light and positivity. How to prepare for the solar flare. As the date of the August 25th solar flare approaches, it's natural to wonder how we can prepare for such a powerful event. While we can't control the physical effects of the solar flare, we can take steps to protect ourselves energetically and spiritually. By being mindful of our energy and taking care of our well-being, we can navigate this event with greater ease and clarity. One way to prepare is by grounding ourselves. Grounding is a practice that helps to connect us to the Earth's energy, which can provide stability during times of change or upheaval. This can be done by spending time in nature, walking barefoot on the ground, or practicing grounding exercises such as deep breathing or visualization. Grounding helps to anchor our energy and keep us centered even when the energy around us is chaotic. Another way to prepare is by practicing mindfulness and meditation. Meditation allows us to quiet the mind and connect with our inner selves. By regularly meditating, we can create a sense of calm and clarity that will help us navigate the energy of the solar flare. Mindfulness practices, such as focusing on the present moment and letting go of worry or fear, can also help us stay balanced during this time. It's also important to protect our energy during this period. One way to do this is by setting energetic boundaries. This means being mindful of the people, places, and situations that we allow into our energy field. During times of high solar activity, it's especially important to avoid negative influences that can drain our energy or lower our vibration. Surround yourself with positive, supportive people and environments that uplift you. In addition to setting boundaries, you can also cleanse your energy field. This can be done through practices like smudging with sage or Palo Santo, taking salt baths, or using crystals to absorb and transmute negative energy. Cleansing your energy regularly will help keep your vibration high and protect you from the disruptive effects of the solar flare. Self-care is another important aspect of preparing for the solar flare. Make sure to take care of your body by getting enough rest, staying hydrated, and eating nourishing foods. Pay attention to how your body feels and honor its needs. If you're feeling tired or run down, give yourself permission to rest. This will help your body adjust to the influx of energy and prevent burnout. Finally, stay open to the changes that the solar flare might bring. While it's natural to feel uncertain or anxious about what might happen, it's important to trust in the process. Solar flares can bring about powerful transformations, but they are also opportunities for growth and healing. By staying open and embracing the energy, you can make the most of this rare and powerful event. Conclusion. The upcoming solar flare on August 25th, 2024, is a significant event that has the potential to affect us on many levels. Solar flares are bursts of energy from the sun that can disrupt technology, but they also carry spiritual and energetic significance. These powerful bursts of energy can influence our emotions, our bodies, and our consciousness, bringing about opportunities for growth, healing, and transformation. Preparing for this event involves grounding ourselves, protecting our energy, and staying open to the possibilities that the solar flare might bring. By practicing mindfulness, meditation, and self-care, we can navigate this event with greater ease and clarity. While the energy of the solar flare may feel intense, it is also a chance for awakening and alignment with higher consciousness. The spiritual significance of solar flares. Solar flares are bursts of energy from the sun's surface that release a tremendous amount of power into space. These powerful events can affect not only our planet, but also our bodies and minds. Many people view solar flares as more than just a natural phenomenon. They see them as symbols of transformation, energy shifts, and spiritual awakening. When a solar flare occurs, it releases cosmic energy that can be felt on Earth. This energy interacts with us in ways that are not just physical, but also spiritual. Spiritually, solar flares are thought to represent periods of awakening and change. The energy from a solar flare can cause a shift in our consciousness, pushing us to become more aware of ourselves and our surroundings. Many believe that during a solar flare, the connection between the physical and spiritual worlds becomes stronger. This makes it easier for us to connect with our higher selves and the universe. It is a time when we might experience heightened intuition, clarity, or insights into our lives. The energy from solar flares can also be seen as a form of cleansing. It can help to clear away negative energy and make room for healing and growth. People often experience shifts in their emotions and thoughts during these times, as the energy from the flare encourages us to let go of what no longer serves us. This process can be uncomfortable, as it may bring up old wounds or unresolved emotions, but it is also an opportunity to release these things and move forward in a positive way. Solar flares can also heighten our sensitivity to energy. Many people report feeling more connected to their intuition or higher consciousness during periods of high solar activity. This can be a time when we feel more in tune with our spiritual path or experience a greater sense of purpose. For some, solar flares are seen as moments of spiritual activation, where we are pushed to align with our true selves and step into our full potential. In addition to these personal effects, solar flares are often thought to have a collective impact. The energy from a solar flare can affect not only individuals, but also society as a whole. During times of intense solar activity, there is often a sense of heightened awareness or a shift in collective consciousness. People may feel a stronger sense of connection to each other or to the planet as a whole. This can be a time of global change or transformation, where old systems are broken down and new ones are created. The upcoming solar flare on August 25, 2024, is expected to be one of the most powerful ever recorded. This has led many people to wonder about its potential effects, both on a personal and global level. While it is impossible to predict exactly what will happen, many believe that this event could mark a significant shift in consciousness. It is a time to pay attention to our energy, our thoughts, and our emotions, as the energy from the flare may bring about powerful changes in our lives. How solar flares affect us. When a solar flare occurs, it releases a burst of energy that travels through space and eventually reaches Earth. This energy interacts with our planet's magnetic field, sometimes causing disruptions in technology, such as communication systems and power grids. But the energy from a solar flare doesn't just affect the physical world. It can also have an impact on our bodies and minds. Many people report feeling tired, anxious, or irritable during periods of high solar activity. This is because the energy from the flare can disrupt our own energy fields, causing physical symptoms such as headaches, dizziness, and trouble sleeping. These symptoms are often temporary, but they can be uncomfortable. It is important to take care of ourselves during these times by getting enough rest, staying hydrated, and listening to our bodies. On an emotional level, solar flares can stir up old feelings or unresolved issues. The energy from the flare acts as a catalyst, bringing these emotions to the surface so that they can be acknowledged and released. While this can be a challenging process, it is also an opportunity for healing. By facing these emotions head-on, we can let go of the past and make room for new, more positive experiences in our lives. Solar flares can also affect us mentally. During times of high solar activity, some people find that their thoughts are scattered or that they have difficulty concentrating. This is because the energy from the flare can disrupt our mental processes, making it harder to focus. It is important to be patient with ourselves during these times and to give ourselves the space we need to rest and recharge. At the same time, solar flares can also bring about moments of clarity or insight. Some people report having sudden realizations or breakthroughs during periods of high solar activity. This is because the energy from the flare can help to open our minds and allow us to see things from a new perspective. This heightened awareness can help us gain clarity on issues that have been troubling us or open our minds to new possibilities. Solar flares can also heighten our spiritual awareness. During these times, some people find that their intuition or psychic abilities are stronger than usual. They may experience vivid dreams, sudden flashes of inspiration, or a deeper connection to their inner selves. This heightened awareness can help us gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the universe. Preparing for the solar flare. As the August 25th solar flare approaches, it is important to take steps to prepare for its potential effects. While we can't control the energy of the solar flare, we can take steps to protect ourselves energetically and spiritually. By being mindful of our energy and taking care of our well-being, we can navigate this event with greater ease and clarity. One way to prepare is by grounding ourselves. Grounding is a practice that helps to connect us to the Earth's energy, which can provide stability during times of change or upheaval. This can be done by spending time in nature, walking barefoot on the ground, or practicing grounding exercises such as deep breathing or visualization. Grounding helps to anchor our energy and keep us centered, even when the energy around us is chaotic. Another way to prepare is by practicing mindfulness and meditation. Meditation allows us to quiet the mind and connect with our inner selves. By regularly meditating, we can create a sense of calm and clarity that will help us navigate the energy of the solar flare. Mindfulness practices, such as focusing on the present moment and letting go of worry or fear, can also help us stay balanced during this time. It's also important to protect our energy during this period. One way to do this is by setting energetic boundaries. This means being mindful of the people, places, and situations that we allow into our energy field. During times of high solar activity, it's especially important to avoid negative influences that can drain our energy or lower our vibration. Surround yourself with positive, supportive people and environments that uplift you. In addition to setting boundaries, you can also cleanse your energy field. This can be done through practices like smudging with sage or Palo Santo, taking salt baths, or using crystals to absorb and transmute negative energy. Cleansing your energy regularly will help keep your vibration high and protect you from the disruptive effects of the solar flare. Finally, self-care is an essential part of preparing for the solar flare. Taking care of your body by resting, staying hydrated, and eating nourishing foods will help you stay grounded and energized during this time. By paying attention to your physical and emotional needs, you can ensure that you are in the best possible state to handle the energy of the solar flare. Preparing for the solar flare. Solar flares are powerful bursts of energy from the sun that can affect not only our planet, but also our personal energy. The energy from a solar flare can be felt in our bodies, minds, and spirits. As we prepare for the upcoming solar flare on August 25th, 2024, there are simple steps we can take to be ready for this event. Setting intentions is one of the most important things to do when preparing for a solar flare. Intentions are like goals, but they focus on what we want to feel or experience. Think about what you want to bring into your life during this time. It could be peace, clarity, healing, or anything else that feels right for you. By setting clear intentions, you open yourself up to receiving the energy of the solar flare in a way that helps you grow and move forward. Another helpful practice is visualizing yourself receiving the solar flare's energy. Close your eyes and picture the sun sending warm, glowing light towards you. See this light filling your body and your surroundings with positive energy. This practice can help you feel more connected to the energy of the sun and make it easier to welcome the changes that the solar flare may bring. Meditation is a great way to prepare for the solar flare. By meditating regularly, you can calm your mind and connect with your inner self. Meditation helps you stay centered, even when things around you feel uncertain or intense. You don't need to meditate for long periods of time. Just a few minutes each day can make a big difference. Focus on your breathing and allow yourself to relax and let go of any tension or stress. Meditation can help you feel more balanced and ready to handle the energy of the solar flare. Grounding is another important practice to consider. Grounding means connecting with the Earth's energy, which can help you feel stable and supported during times of change. You can ground yourself by spending time outside in nature, walking barefoot on the grass, or simply sitting quietly and focusing on the feeling of your feet on the ground. Grounding exercises like these can help you feel more centered and protected as the solar flare approaches. Cleansing your energy is also a helpful way to prepare. Cleansing can remove any negative or stuck energy that may be weighing you down. There are many ways to cleanse your energy, such as using sage or Palo Santo, taking a bath with sea salt, or using crystals like selenite or black tourmaline. Cleansing your energy field regularly can help you feel lighter and more positive, making it easier to welcome the solar flare's energy with an open heart. Spending time in nature is a simple but powerful way to prepare for the solar flare. Nature has a calming effect on our minds and bodies, and it can help us feel more connected to the world around us. Whether it's taking a walk in the park, sitting by a river, or just standing outside and feeling the wind on your face, nature can help you feel grounded and at peace. This connection to the natural world can be especially important during times of high solar activity, as it helps us stay balanced and aligned with the Earth's energy. In addition to these practices, it's also important to take care of your body during this time. Drink plenty of water, eat nourishing foods, and get enough rest. Your body will need extra support as it processes the energy from the solar flare, so be sure to listen to its needs. Rest when you feel tired and avoid pushing yourself too hard. Taking care of your body will help you feel more energized and ready to handle the shifts that may come with the solar flare. It's also important to be mindful of your thoughts and emotions during this time. The energy from the solar flare can bring old emotions or unresolved issues to the surface. If you notice yourself feeling more emotional than usual, that's okay. Allow yourself to feel these emotions without judgment, and remember that this is part of the healing process. By acknowledging your emotions and letting them flow, you can release old patterns and make space for new, positive experiences. Staying positive during this time can also help you navigate the solar flare's energy more easily. Focus on what brings you joy and fulfillment, and surround yourself with positive influences. Whether it's spending time with loved ones, engaging in activities you enjoy, or simply practicing gratitude for the blessings in your life, staying positive can help you move through this time with grace and ease. One more thing to consider is staying connected to your spiritual practices. Whether you pray, meditate, or practice any other form of spirituality, staying connected to your beliefs and your higher self can provide comfort and guidance during this time. Trust that you are supported and that the energy of the solar flare is here to help you grow and evolve. Harnessing the energy of the solar flare. Solar flares are bursts of energy from the sun that reach the Earth. These powerful waves of energy can impact not just our planet, but also our bodies, minds, and spirits. As we approach the next significant solar flare, it's important to understand how we can harness this energy for our benefit. There are several ways to do this, and it begins with allowing yourself to be open to the energy and trusting the process. When a solar flare occurs, it sends a massive amount of charged particles towards the Earth. These particles can disrupt our electronics, but they can also influence the energy around us. It's common to feel shifts in mood, emotions, or even physical sensations when a solar flare happens. Instead of resisting these changes, it can be helpful to stay open to the energy that is being sent our way. By opening yourself up to this energy, you can receive the positive effects that come with it. Trusting the process is also key when working with solar flare energy. It can feel overwhelming to experience shifts in your energy or mood, but trusting that these changes are part of a greater plan can bring peace and clarity. Solar flares often act as a catalyst for transformation, helping us move through phases of growth and healing. Even though the process may feel uncomfortable at times, it's important to remember that these energies are here to support us, not harm us. When you trust the process, you allow yourself to move through these shifts with ease. Surrendering resistance is another important step. Resistance can show up in many forms, whether it's a refusal to let go of old habits, clinging to outdated beliefs, or holding on to past experiences that no longer serve you. This resistance can block the flow of energy that the solar flare brings. To harness the full potential of the solar flare, it's essential to surrender any resistance you may be feeling. This means letting go of control and allowing the energy to move through you freely. When you release this resistance, you create space for new, positive energy to enter your life. Letting go of what no longer serves you is an important aspect of working with solar flare energy. Solar flares have a way of bringing unresolved issues to the surface. These can be emotional patterns, negative thought processes, or even relationships that are no longer aligned with your highest good. As these old energies rise up, it's important to let them go, rather than holding on to them. This may mean forgiving someone from your past, releasing old grudges, or simply deciding to move forward without the baggage of past experiences. By letting go, you free yourself from the weight of the past and open yourself up to new possibilities. Solar flares are also known for their ability to trigger transformation. As the intense energy from the sun moves through the earth, it can act as a spark for personal growth. This is a time of shedding old layers and stepping into a new version of yourself. Transformation may not always be comfortable, but it is necessary for growth. When you allow yourself to embrace the changes brought by the solar flare, you are stepping into your true power. This transformation can help you align with your highest self, creating a new path filled with potential and possibility. To make the most of this energy, it's important to stay grounded. Grounding helps you stay connected to the earth while processing the intense energy from the solar flare. Simple grounding practices like walking barefoot outside, sitting quietly in nature, or even holding grounding crystals like hematite or black tourmaline can help you stay balanced during this time. Grounding helps you anchor yourself in the present moment, making it easier to navigate any shifts that may occur during the solar flare. Meditation is another powerful tool when working with solar flare energy. Meditation allows you to calm your mind, connect with your inner self, and open yourself up to higher frequencies. By meditating regularly during this time, you can create space for new insights and guidance to come through. You don't need to meditate for long periods of time. Even just a few minutes each day can make a big difference in how you process the energy of the solar flare. Meditation helps you stay centered, making it easier to move through the transformation with grace and ease. Using positive affirmations can also be helpful when working with solar flare energy. Affirmations are simple, positive statements that can shift your mindset and help you align with higher energy. For example, you could say things like, "I am open to receiving the energy of the solar flare," or "I trust in the process of transformation." These affirmations can help you stay focused on the positive aspects of the solar flare, even when the changes may feel challenging. Taking care of your physical body is just as important as taking care of your mind and spirit during this time. Solar flares can cause physical symptoms, such as fatigue, headaches, or even a sense of restlessness. It's important to listen to your body's needs and give yourself the rest and nourishment you require. Drinking plenty of water, eating healthy foods, and getting enough sleep will support your body as it adjusts to the solar flare energy. Connecting with nature is another great way to harness the energy of the solar flare. Nature has a calming, grounding effect that can help balance out the intense energy of the solar flare. Spending time outside, whether it's a walk in the park, sitting by the water, or simply taking in the fresh air, can help you feel more connected to the world around you. Nature has a way of calming our minds and helping us feel at peace, even during times of intense energy. It's also important to surround yourself with positive influences during this time. The energy of those around you can have a significant impact on how you process the solar flare. Surrounding yourself with positive, supportive people can help you stay grounded and focused. On the other hand, spending time around negative or draining energy can make it harder to navigate the changes brought by the solar flare. Be mindful of who you spend your time with and choose to be around those who uplift and support you. Lastly, remember to stay patient and kind with yourself. Solar flares can bring up a lot of emotions, old patterns, and experiences that need healing. It's important to be gentle with yourself during this process. Transformation doesn't happen overnight, and it's okay to take things one step at a time. By practicing self-compassion and allowing yourself the time and space to heal, you'll be better equipped to handle the changes brought by the solar flare. In summary, harnessing the energy of the solar flare involves being open to the energy, trusting the process, surrendering resistance, and letting go of what no longer serves you. By staying grounded, meditating, and taking care of your body and spirit, you can make the most of this powerful energy and use it for your personal growth and transformation. Conclusion. Solar flares are powerful bursts of energy that come from the sun. They have the ability to impact not just our technology, but also our bodies, minds, and spirits. With the next solar flare on the horizon, it's important to understand how this energy can be harnessed for positive change. By being open to this energy, trusting the process, and allowing yourself to let go of what no longer serves you, you can use this opportunity for growth and transformation. When a solar flare happens, charged particles are released from the sun and travel toward the Earth. These particles can cause disruptions in electronics and communication systems, but they also affect the energy fields around us. You might feel a shift in your mood or emotions, and sometimes even physical sensations. Instead of resisting these changes, it is helpful to stay open to the energy. By being open, you allow the energy to flow through you, which can lead to positive changes in your life. Trusting the process is a key part of working with solar flare energy. It can be unsettling when you notice shifts in your energy, but it's important to trust that these changes are happening for a reason. Solar flares often bring transformation, helping you move through phases of growth and healing. Although it may feel uncomfortable at times, trusting the process allows you to move through these shifts more smoothly. Remember, the energy is here to support you, not to harm you. Trusting the process helps you embrace the changes with greater ease. Another important step in harnessing solar flare energy is to surrender any resistance you may feel. Resistance can show up in different ways, such as holding on to old habits or beliefs that no longer serve you. It can also be seen in the way we try to control outcomes or resist change. Surrendering resistance means letting go of control and allowing the energy to move through you. When you release this resistance, you make space for new, positive energy to enter your life. This creates room for personal growth and healing. Letting go of what no longer serves you is an essential part of this process. Solar flares often bring old patterns and unresolved emotions to the surface. These could be negative thoughts, unhealthy habits, or relationships that are no longer aligned with your highest good. It's important to let these things go rather than hold on to them. By doing so, you free yourself from the past and open yourself up to new possibilities. Letting go can be challenging, but it's a necessary step in moving forward and embracing positive change. The energy from solar flares is also known for sparking transformation. As the energy from the sun moves through the earth, It encourages us to shed old layers and step into a new version of ourselves. Transformation is not always easy, but it is a part of personal growth. Embracing the changes brought by the solar flare allows you to align with your true self. This transformation opens the door to new opportunities and a higher level of understanding. It's a time to step into your power and allow yourself to grow into a more authentic version of yourself. Staying grounded during this time is crucial. Grounding helps you stay connected to the earth while you process the intense energy from the solar flare. You can do this by spending time outside, walking barefoot, or simply sitting quietly in nature. Grounding practices help balance your energy and keep you centered during this time of change. When you stay grounded, you can navigate the shifts in energy with more ease and clarity. Meditation is another powerful way to work with solar flare energy. By meditating, you quiet your mind and connect with your inner self. This allows you to receive higher frequencies and guidance during this time. You don't need to meditate for long periods. Even a few minutes a day can help. Regular meditation can create space for new insights and help you stay calm and centered. It's a valuable tool in navigating the changes brought by solar flares. Positive affirmations can also help during this time. Affirmations are simple statements that reinforce positive beliefs. By repeating affirmations like, "I am open to receiving energy," or "I trust the changes happening in my life," you align your thoughts with higher vibrations. This can help you stay focused on the positive aspects of the solar flare and the transformation it brings. Affirmations can shift your mindset and keep you in a state of openness and trust. It's equally important to take care of your physical body during this time. Solar flares can cause symptoms like headaches, fatigue, or restlessness. Listen to your body and give it the rest and nourishment it needs. Drinking plenty of water, eating healthy foods, and getting enough sleep are essential during this time. Your body needs extra care as it adjusts to the solar flare energy. By supporting your physical body, you help your entire system process the energy more effectively. Spending time in nature is another way to harness solar flare energy. Nature has a calming effect and can help balance out the intense energy of the solar flare. Whether it's walking in a park, sitting by a lake, or simply breathing in fresh air, connecting with nature can help you feel more grounded. Nature's energy is soothing and helps us feel connected to the earth, even when the energy around us is shifting. Surrounding yourself with positive energy is also important during this time. The people and environments around you can influence how you process the solar flare energy. Spending time with supportive, uplifting people can help you stay grounded and focused. Avoid negative or draining environments, as they can make it more difficult to navigate the energy shifts. Being mindful of the energy around you helps create a more positive and peaceful experience. Finally, it's important to be patient and kind to yourself during this process. Solar flares can bring up old emotions and unresolved issues that need healing. It's okay to take your time and move through these emotions at your own pace. Self-compassion is key to allowing yourself the space to heal and grow. Be gentle with yourself and know that transformation takes time. You don't need to rush the process. Give yourself permission to rest and heal as you work with the solar flare energy. In conclusion, the upcoming solar flare is a unique opportunity for spiritual growth. By preparing yourself and embracing the energy, you can use this time for personal transformation. Trust the process, surrender resistance, and let go of what no longer serves you. Stay grounded, meditate, and take care of your body as you navigate these changes. Remember to surround yourself with positive energy and be patient with yourself. The universe has a plan, and this solar flare is part of that. Trust that you are being guided toward your highest good and allow yourself to grow and evolve through this experience.